What's up? My name is Addison and I am a senior here at CCU. Over my last 4 years here, I've learned so much about what it means to be truly authentic in the context of an intimate friendship. So for anyone that knows me, you know that I was lucky enough to find my very best friend, Stephanie, early on in my freshman year. I feel uniquely blessed to have been able to find that kind of soulmate best friend so early on in my college years. And Stephanie's friendship came at a really important time, as I had been practicing my faith really in isolation. I went to a public high school, so my friends that I shared my faith with were from my youth group, and unfortunately, some of the girls just didn't take their faith very seriously, and others I just wasn't super compatible with friendship-wise. In Stephanie, I found the perfect combination of we went to the same school, shared the same faith, and the desire to grow, and we were just a perfect friendship match. So early on in our friendship, I knew that I loved Stephanie a whole heck of a lot, and I knew that our friendship and the way that we loved each other was really special, and that was just evident in the fact that our friends and the people around us really knew that we were best friends, kind of this iconic best friend duo that everyone knew the friendship that we had was special and fun. Unfortunately, our freshman year, people were a little critical of our friendship and even assumed that we were a little more than friends. And that was really hard. Having to think through just the defending the truest version of friendship that I had ever known, because it was seen as something, and it was romanticized as something that it just wasn't. It was really difficult, and it caused me to think a lot about what, as a Christian community, we really view a friendship, and specifically a kind of intimate friendship that can even occur between those of the same sex. And what I struggled with was just this thought that in Christian community, we are taught that the spouse is the one person where you experience true physical intimacy, relational intimacy, and spiritual intimacy. And to me, that just seems like so much pressure to put on one person that's inevitably going to fail and not perform in all of those areas. And that just points to our deep need for intimate friendships. A friend should be someone that you can hug, and that you can bare your soul and heart to, that you can tell that your deepest fears and your greatest hopes and dreams to, and that they should be able to share the same things with you. And I am so lucky to have been able to experience that kind of intimate friendship. And from that, I've learned more about loving myself, loving others, and loving God than I have from any Bible verse, any sermon, any book that I've read. It's a constant lesson in self-sacrifice, in humbleness, in gentleness, in listening. These are all things, again, it sounds so much like a romantic relationship, but it's a true practice in intimacy in a totally different context that I've been so blessed by. And because of that, I would just encourage my peers to really rethink what it means to be in a friendship and to practice true vulnerability, and just to rethink just the concept of intimacy as a whole, specifically in the context of friendship. I think we are missing out on just a really beautiful part of the life of love that God has called us to. And so, yeah, just encourage everyone to step out in love of self and others, and step out of fear of just what that kind of vulnerability and authenticity could look like in the context of friendship.